All right, guys, we're here once again for a cool Tuesday with that guy Phly. We've got our awesome guests lurking around, co-host, I should say. Denzel is making the funniest faces, of course, like usual.
You guys in there?
Hello.
Is this thing on?
And of course, we got Mr. Koala with a cool
Hey,
background.
yo. I'm just chilling up in the trees with my fellow koalas, man.
That's right.
That's amazing. Amazing. We got the koala mode for sure. That's wicked. Well, welcome back, everybody, for an awesome Tuesday. As you say, I got a little bit of AI going on. We're going to talk about that little AI discussion, as well as Danzilla was playing around with the AI, but I think his computer was breaking on him with it. So,
yeah,
all good. Mr.
All good.
Fly's in the house.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Special
What
day
it do,
today.
guys? What is
up,
up?
what
What
up?
is up, everybody? Chat, what is up? How you
Hell
guys
yeah.
doing?
Look at all that chat. Good, man.
Chat
Nice
is
to finally
popping
meet you.
off.
Yeah, man. Same, likewise, man. Thanks for having me on, guys. Much
yeah.
appreciated.
Oh, you won't be thanking us at the end of this.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird actually because all the streams like interacting, it doesn't feel like the first time we've met almost because just from chatting back and forth, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it's crazy how it works, you know.
Totally.
Yeah.
You know, especially like with you guys being, and especially you, Alpha, you guys all the way over there, you know, out west, you know, in Canada.
Mhm.
And you know, with me, I travel, I move around a lot, man. This is the only way I get to meet a lot of you guys before I actually end up in your neighborhood. You know what I mean? Then you want
Yeah.
me to get the hell out of your way after that.
When are you coming to Canada?
I don't know, man. We had a plan that went out to like a year, but now it's to the point where we're just rolling with the punches, man. We might be in Canada a lot sooner than we think. Yeah, well, I mean, we're close now. We're in Ohio. You know, we're pretty much butting
Hey,
up,
down
you
the
know,
street.
against the lake. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not far at all, actually.
nah, not at
You
all.
hop, skip, and a jump.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's what they say, right?
Ohio.
A jump across the border.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You can't resist the Canadian magnetism.
Whereabouts are you
Drawing
guys
in.
now? You were saying that you guys are near the mountains. Whereabouts are
Yeah,
you
we're
guys?
in Ohio. I call them mountains, but you guys may laugh at them. But to me, they're mountains coming from Florida. But let's just call them really big fucking hills. But yeah, we're out here in basically the east central part of Ohio, somewhere near Cambridge. I mean, just BFE,
Wow.
and straight up BFE. So I mean, I
Cool.
have a love. We've only been here like a week, and I have a love hate for it right now. But
Nice.
I don't know.
That's badass. That's badass. Yeah, but I remember when you started doing your channel and doing the whole idea of like the travel like around and you know flying everywhere. You know, it's such an epic idea. So jealous. I love traveling around. That's such a great idea for a channel and
Totally.
just for yourself. You know, it's amazing
mean,
things you get to
Adventure.
see.
Yeah.
it is cool. You know, I can't lie. I mean, the things we get to see, the people we get to meet,
Mhm.
places we get to fly. But you know, I'll be honest, it's not all, you know, cookies and cream.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's tough sometimes. Like in the winter, we were pretty much like stationary. We couldn't go too many places, and I just didn't have a lot of people to like, you know, fly with or just hang around with, you know, in general. So when it
True.
gets to like that, it's tough. And that's kind of why, you know, kind of why I did the live stream and wanted to start the live stream so I can connect with everybody, you know, because I know there's going to be those times where we travel, go places, and I might not be able to see another pilot because they're not in that area for another, you know, month or whatever. So, you know, kind
Yeah.
of keeps it going. And at the same time, you know, my kids or anybody who really gives a shit, you know, can see what's going on in the
Yeah.
future after I'm long gone. You know what I mean? So uh
True.
it's definitely fun, man.
That's
I've had so
amazing.
many, yeah, I've had different angles of what I wanted to do with this, and I wasn't sure, you know, which way I was leaning. did I want to be a full-time YouTuber? I wanted to, you know what? Honestly, dude, I'm just doing this for fun, and I love it.
Yep.
Just like you guys, you're doing it
Nice.
for fun. And I just wish us all the best success with it for sure.
Yeah, man.
Hell
No,
yeah.
that's what it's all about, right? Like that's why we're in it, because we love it, right? So
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, not everybody's like that, but at least the ones that do, they stand out, man. We'll be here
Mhm.
a lot
Yeah.
longer. So
For
that.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
amazing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you've come a long way. So I'm not even just envious, but I'm also proud of you too. Like
Oh man, I
you've come a long
appreciate
way. A
that, man.
lot of support
I
you
don't know.
got and gave it back, and it's amazing.
yeah,
I
yeah,
appreciate that,
definitely,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Hell
you
yeah.
guys have been awesome, man. It's how can you not treat people lovely that do the same for you, so
Yeah,
Mhm.
why not? And it's crazy the love that we get without even ever speaking to each other before, or like you said, meet each other, see each other. And
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about FPV, man. Brings a lot of us together.
Word,
It
for
does.
sure.
and the internet. The internet's a powerful thing, man. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it is. Yeah, it is. So
Fuck yeah.
it sure is.
Real boy mentions your shirt. I gotta get a good look at this.
Oh,
What is your
me?
shirt?
Oh, all good in the hood. This is my Sesame
Uh-huh.
Street.
All good in the
My
hood.
throwback. Yeah.
That's
Shows my
pretty.
age a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah,
Nah, Sesame
whatever.
Street's legit, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, yeah,
never
everybody loves
dies.
Sesame Street, man. Big Bird,
Never
rest in
dies.
peace, Big Bird. I think he passed, or she, or whatever, passed recently.
Damn.
Word, yep. So what got you into FPV in the beginning? What was your first like, whoa, I gotta fucking do this?
Uh, well, like I've said before in the past, I've told people this story. I found a drone. I found a uh Horizon Hobby, just cheapest drone they had, GPS drone. Found it in the backyard, in the bushes. Didn't know who it belonged to. I had put it out. I knew a couple guys that were in the hobby. Put it out there, and of course, the guys that I knew were in FPV, and they weren't in the GPS side of it. So nobody claimed it for like forever. And then
Wow.
I had it in the house, and my buddy was like, "You still have it? Because if you do, you can get a radio and you can actually bind it." And I was like, I can. And then, he got me into, so I got a radio and I got it, and, got the thing to fly, and I bound it. And I was like, ooh, this is cool, but I want to see where I'm going, you know?
Right.
Totally.
So, yeah, so I really liked it. So I got into the local multi GP, the chapter back in, I don't know, that was like 2014 or 15. Yeah, like
Wow.
2014. And I met some guys, and I threw a set of goggles on that day, and it was done. It was done, man. My heart was
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah.
It reminded me of, like, like we talked before in the past. I skateboarded when I was young, reminded me of that, reminded me of the
Yep.
motorcycles,
Mhm.
just reminded me of, like, I used to fight a lot, boxing and stuff like that. We were younger.
Oh
So just
wow.
that
Okay.
that rush, you know what I mean? Just
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what it just reminded me of that rush, without feeling that pain or crashing your bike or getting hurt or breaking your arm off that,
Yeah.
skateboard, doing that fucked up trick or whatever, road
Yep.
rash. That it was really cool, man. I was in a point in my life where I was honestly, I was going through hell. Like you hear this story a lot in FPV. I was going through hell. I was going through a divorce with my ex-wife was crazy, and and you hear that too. So like FPV and FPV really, really helped me, I guess, put my mind at ease. You know what I mean?
Word,
It
for
really did,
sure.
because I just
Totally.
had a lot going on at the time, and I was just moving fast and doing so much. And
Yeah.
between that and going through a divorce, it was like I need a break. And FPV was it. And I haven't looked back since. You know what I mean? It's been great.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
So
That's super awesome.
yeah, love it, man. How can you not love this shit?
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with the hobby, it's like I would say it's almost like 20% of the hobby is what we get out of it as far as like the fun flying aspect. But that
Yep.
20% of it, like the rest of it, that doesn't matter because it's the fun you get out of it and the enjoyment that like actually, you know,
Yeah.
that's what keeps us in it, I think. Because
Yeah.
I don't think it's,
I like
it's
the-
not for the faint of heart. Like getting into this hobby, not everybody can just come in and start doing this shit because it will drive you crazy. But
yeah, well, everybody
yeah.
can do it. Not everybody sticks around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think a big part of it.
FPV.
I think a big part of it too is the adrenaline. As you get older, you like the adrenaline, but you don't want to break bones.
Exactly.
to be
You know what
drinking-
I mean?
To be breaking
That's it.
bones.
Yeah.
I'm too much of a baby, so yeah. There's it's a thrilling thing. Yeah, it's fun. There's friends. Yeah, the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's it.
Totally.
Damn right. Damn right. It's that thrill that gets us all
Yeah.
going. You know, it brings a lot of us together too, and it's crazy because it's not like something that brings us together within, you know, the U.S. or within Canada. I mean, we're crossing borders here because you guys, you know, it's you guys across the border, and we got like Win Jumpy down in the islands, and some of the guys overseas. I mean, it just goes
Yeah.
on and on. And you know, you got
FPV
Global
world, baby.
Australia crew. You know, you
That's
got
right.
all them boys too, and it's like, you know, this is a worldwide thing, and you know. This is so unlike some of the other hobbies I've been in the past. You know, I was actually into another hobby so big that, you know, I was in another life that I was considered a professional and that, da 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 da. Long story short, you know, you knew the guys that were overseas, but you didn't have conversations with them. It was just the way it was. But here with FPV, man, you send a
Us and
message
them.
and, you know, motherfuckers are ready to chat with you. Like, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm in your hood. Let's do it, you know? And I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I really do.
Doesn't
I
matter.
really do.
Doesn't matter where you are. If you're awake and you're on Discord, chat with anybody.
Yeah.
Get some help or whatever.
Like,
Yeah,
in
it
the
doesn't
morning,
matter. That's
anywhere
the
in the
cool
world.
thing too. That's the cool thing too. You
4
can
in
be
the
up
morning.
late.
You need help with
Yeah,
bait flight.
yeah, and you just ask a question, man. I burned something out, and they're freaking gonna answer you right away.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Aussie FPV.
Tell me
no,
about it,
that's
Ozzy. We had Saturday
sucks.
was nice here, and it's
Yeah.
been bookended by 7 days of rain. So I had it's supposed to be not rainy on Thursday. I don't see the sun in the next week for me.
Yeah. It's this time of
We,
year, man. Spring.
on this side,
Got
on the
like
West
BC
Coast,
rain
we're
here
getting
in
the nice
Ontario.
weather just coming now. So hopefully
Yeah.
I'll get a couple days in. Today's beautiful out.
Yeah, it's a
but
little
by the
late for you
time I get
guys.
home
Yeah.
after work, it's too cold because we get really cold air flow, wind from the coast, right, from the ocean.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
But when it's sunny out, it's fucking nice out, that's for sure. But I was at work.
The
Oh,
wind off.
Yeah, it's
Get the
crazy.
wind off of Russia.
yeah. Swift Duck, Cool Cat, welcome in, guys.
What's
What
up?
up?
Holy
What up?
cow! Everybody's
Yeah.
in there.
Swift
got
Duck, my dude. What up?
We are streaming out to Off Axis FPV, my channel, as well as FPV Your World. We've got Off Axis on Twitch, as well as That Guy Phly is streaming to his channel. So check them out, guys.
Jeez,
Everybody
open
smash
all
the
of them
likes.
with separate windows and hit the like buttons. Open all.
There you go. Yeah. All
See
the
if you can sync them
chats.
up.
Luckily, this chat for StreamYard shows them all. So yeah, the
Nice.
ones with the link on them are from That Guy
That's
Phly
dope.
for us in the side chat when we see ours in StreamYard. Anyway, we got some fucking awesome videos lined up, as always.
Sweet.
Heck yeah. Can't wait.
Flippy floppy. I don't know why that didn't save.
Flippy
last time.
floppy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Mr. EBR
Oh,
himself.
Johnny D's in Chico, California. That's where Brandon Beans is, isn't it? He's buddies with
Chico.
Beans, isn't he? Yeah, the Chico crew.
Yep. Johnny D flies with them all the time.
Nice.
We actually got a Johnny DRC video lined up for today,
Nice.
as well as a bunch of other pilots. But nothing from Danzilla.
Danzilla, come
I know,
on.
I know. I've been flying and I just been having fun, and it's not that pretty. And I broke an arm the other day.
Oh,
That was good.
Where's the
What did
cast?
this another?
I don't see any casts on you, buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh no, on my
the type
quad.
of arm you'd rather
Actually,
break.
like the motor protection horn broke, so like it cracked right down the end. There's only two screws holding the motor on. So yeah, that's fun.
I really like the Diatone, but also I think it's what
I do too.
called Sky Stars is a newer brand ish that's come out.
Yeah, a
It's
lot of
pretty
people have been
decent.
talking about that.
They're all right. They're all right.
Yeah, I got
You
a
know,
buddy out
I've
here
been
who loves
I've been
Sky
digging the
Stars.
Sky Stars, man. I've been secretly messing with their AIO board that they have, that 40 amp. They call it the Uranus.
Oh yeah.
It's freaking dope,
Nice.
man. I've got it on several micros, and I have no complaints so far. Zero complaints.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a buddy out here, Prince FPV. He swears by Sky Stars, man. He like anytime anybody asks him like, what do you use and what do you recommend? He's like, Sky Stars, man, because the price is good. It holds up as far as like quality, and
yeah, they're durable as shit, man. I think definitely vouch
man,
for that.
Got what you need.
I forget what he was saying, or maybe I read it somewhere, but I think Sky Stars is like a sub brand of like a really good brand. I forget. I could be really full of shit, but I swear I heard someone
most
say
brands
that.
are most brands are sisters to something else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it works. So I know I don't know if he's the main designer, one of their designers. I believe his name is Shishma. He's on Facebook. I've chatted with him a few times. That guy's pretty. He knows his shit. You know, he knows his shit. That's for sure. So they're definitely putting in some work, man. And for the price, sometimes you can't beat it, especially if it's available. You know,
Totally.
Big time.
That's a big thing, is the availability. Like when I built my first quad, it was like hard to get shit in Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Rotor Village and Rotor Geeks both had the Mamba stuff in stock, and you know, I that was what came in my bind and fly, and so yeah, I just kind of stuck with it, and I've had no problems with it. So, but I realized I think it's a little bit of a premium price. You know what I mean? It's not the cheapest out there by any means.
I stay away from Foxier stacks. I use maybe, but that's it. I don't use Foxier much.
I don't mess with Foxier much.
I use the Wildfire, the Foxier Wildfire on my analog goggles. Been like amazing for all my long.
Yeah, I didn't have issues when I had the Wildfire. I didn't have any issues at all. The only one which I kind of wish I had a chance to test, but I never tested the Team Black Sheep
Fusion.
Yeah, Fusion. Yeah, the TBS Fusion. I just never had a chance.
Yeah, that's what I run. I run the Fusion.
Yeah.
I've never flown anything other than I've basically only ever flown Kiss or Kiss Ultra, so I have like no opinion on any stacks or anything. Yeah.
I remember once. I think it was like this. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it was the second quad I built. I was looking for something that was like DJI compatible, and the only one that was available in Canada was the Mamba at that moment in time. I'm sure there's more now, but that 1 week that I was really looking for a new stack, I could only find the Mamba. So I was like, okay, guess I'm sticking with Mamba.
So what is it? What do you mean by like compatible? Like there was nothing compatible with
it. It has the plug. It has the plug and the pre-pinned wires and everything, and it's got
just
the
like
just
plug and play kind of thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just plug in the. Yeah, it was before I was like really like confident with my soldering and hooking shit up. You know what I mean? Now it's like I can do it. I'm not. Doesn't worry about it. But you know, before I was confident, I was just like, I'll just stick with the plug and play one, easy peasy. You know, don't give myself a chance to break something.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah, I keep seeing all this DJI stuff, and I keep seeing people like, I don't know, man. It looks amazing. It does look amazing, but
it's nice. It is a luxury.
Still sticking to my analog. I'm sticking to analog.
I realize it's a luxury.
Although, man, it really seems like if you want to fly in some crazy bandos, like you kind of need digital, because once you get a couple walls between you, like how you gonna analog's gonna have a tough time in some places, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's where I see the difference. Oh, doggy's got it.
So
Dogs get likes, man.
Kevin's asking, he wants to get better upgrade to his video system for better range and penetration. He has the Dominator HD and Avatar HD Pros. My answer is just really good antennas. True RC.
Yeah.
Just get some really nice antennas. That's all you really need.
Hey, first squadron. There is something different about Marcel.
Oh, you know what I realized this week flying? My head sucks up radio signals like nobody's business. I've always had the True RC stubbies on top of my V2 goggles.
Yeah.
Right? And this week I got the singularities that are like that long.
Yeah.
With a little bendy cable on them. So I look like a bug. But now I get like just sitting on my porch, I can like go all the way down the road. Before I could go like 3/4 of the way down the road. Just by doing that, getting above my head, now I can
makes sense.
I've like extended my playground.
I don't use the
extended my
stubbies.
playground like 20%. Yeah,
I never
I just thought, well, I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'll get it above my head because I always dip my head too, right? I'm a dipper.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll give these. I look like a bug. I painted them orange, so they're like orange, like bug.
Oh, nice. Little antenna, a little antennae. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I should grab them. I should grab them.
Yeah, stubby. I don't know. I've never ran a stubby on anything before, really. Actually. Oh yeah, Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Like a Disney character. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, stubbies. I don't know, man. Like, I guess if you want something on like a freestyle basher for like your video transmitter, it's probably good. Just like you don't want a long,
Oh, on my quad, I keep them short. Yeah.
Yeah.
On my freestyle quad, I keep the little ones like that.
But True RC has several different styles of antenna that you can use that are perfect for that.
Yeah.
Like the matchstick antenna are really nice. You can get the shorter versions. I mean, those are bashers, man.
Oh yeah, they can take a beating. Those ones are like carbon on the outside or something.
Yeah, I have a longer one, but they're badass.
Yeah, we have the
they're
carbon
flexy too, but not that flexy. They're nice.
Yeah, they're definitely solid though. The shorter ones are.
I've just been going with the regular singularities of varying lengths. I found like the carbon tube doesn't help that much because I always I shrink wrap the cap of it so you can't rip off the hard plastic and shit like that. I never really have problems with my antennas in that way now. Especially I got the short one and I got a good little stiff TPU mount that I use. And then the whole antenna is like shrink wrapped into that. It's like it ain't going nowhere. And it's like tucked into the back arms and
this is like the old school. That's like the OG Triumph, right?
Yeah. I've smashed a crap load of those.
It's not sticking out too far, but I also actually heat shrink the. For some reason, I've always had a habit of like heat shrinking the outside of the wire just to like give it a little extra protection. But it seems to do the trick for me. This is what I do when I go fly at sketchy places. I put a bunch of fucking tape on the front of my drone.
Nice.
Yeah. Like, I probably shouldn't. It just, but I don't know. I like keeping my drones looking like. I mean, if I can sort of protect them without putting too many 3D prints on it, I'll put a little tape on it. Like fuck.
Nice.
This is badass.
Who's this flying?
This is that guy Phly.
Oh, this is that guy Phly. I'm behind in the linky links here.
Yeah, this was Pennsylvania. This was the RV park. We stayed in the winter. Nobody was there.
Nice.
It was like completely empty most of the time.
Oh yeah, I remember watching this video.
And this is the Mobula 8 HD.
This one is
3. Badass.
That's crazy.
There we go. There's a link to Phly's video.
Yeah, there is something enticing about digital and not having to use like a GoPro, man. There's something. There's something that does seem a little special about that.
Yeah,
It is.
I don't know. I haven't
Honestly.
used a GoPro since. Not
Word.
saying that GoPros are useless. That's ridiculous to say that.
True.
True.
It's GoPros have their place now. If I'm doing this professionally or anything like that, and I have to get some really
Yeah.
good footage that somebody's paying me money for,
Oh
then
yeah,
of
you
course
use the
that's a
best you
different
can.
story.
Yeah.
Long range footage and stuff like that. It's not quite there for some of these tiny micros and tiny whoops because you're still getting that little bit of jello that's kind of hard to get rid of.
Mm.
Some of them, I mean, some of my videos you'll
It's
see
heavy.
I've gotten most of it out, but like if you really get into it, you can see it, so it's still kind of there, but eventually, and somebody was asking in the chat about the O4 if there's been any leaks. I haven't heard
Well,
anything about the O4. Um I'm not anticipating it, to be honest. I'm good right now with the O3.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of this, like,
Even the
Keep
Vista
an
is
eye.
capable as
this
fuck.
Apple mentality, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like every
Yeah.
fucking year I gotta buy this and then upgrade to
Yeah.
that. And it's like, fuck you, I just got this. You know what I
Totally.
mean? And it's like it pissed me off because at Christmas, I waited to upgrade goggles and
Yeah.
I went and upgraded
Oh.
to the Integras. I said, well, I'll just run the Integras. They work fine for what I'm doing and da da da. So I run the Integras, I get them, and then I swear it's like 2-3 weeks later they drop the price, cut them in half, pretty much. And that just pisses me off.
For
I wish
sure.
they would just like keep a product and just update. Work on just flashing
Yeah.
firmware updates, until some crazy technology comes out. But
That's
yeah,
the
I don't
problem
know.
though. That's the main problem I'd say, man, is like if you try to keep up with the latest and greatest every single year, you're gonna
Yeah,
be your wallet's gonna be
broke.
pissed, and your wallet's gonna be pissed. You're gonna be annoyed because you have to keep doing all these upgrades, and then you're like, oh, the new thing's coming out. I gotta get it. But man, like there's guys still running analog, running 4S, running the session, and fucking having a blast. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a lot, man. It really is. It's a lot. But I like
Like
I'm good with it. I'm
I
not so
found like
sure
this.
how much of a difference the O4 is gonna be, is gonna make, honestly, at
Yeah.
this point right now,
I
because I think it's
I
really
bet
great.
I think with the O4, the only things that they really need to improve, and this is from a complete outsider perspective because I don't fly digital, but they need better low light. They need to
Exactly.
fix they need to fix the Jello bullshit, and
The
then that's probably
gyro.
all they need to do. That's it,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
right? Like,
that's it.
Make it
Like I
lighter.
said, with the mounting, you can get rid of so much with the way you mount it, especially on the
Yeah.
bigger, 3 inch, 3 inch or better quads.
yeah,
You'll have the best luck. But some of these small quads, they work great. Like the Pavo 20, no problem. 2 inch, 2 inch little drone.
yeah,
If you get the Pivo or the Pico,
yeah.
then you start getting issues. It doesn't matter,
Hmm.
and you get some
Yeah.
guys that are getting perfect clear video, but I'm telling you, it's not coming out of that camera directly. They are stabilizing the shit
Oh
out of
wow.
it one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna
Nice.
ask you too, man. Do you run ND filters on your O3 Fly?
I do. I have a couple quads that don't have them, only because they just pop off and crashes,
Yeah.
eventually. But I do run them. I typically just have ND16. That's it.
Yep.
ND16. If the day is pretty gloomy and dark,
No
Yeah.
ND.
I might take it off, but sometimes I get lazy and I'll
Yeah.
just, I'll get it to work, drop down. I'll just change my settings and
Totally.
it gets to work out fine. But sometimes you can't get away with that. So I'll just take it off because like I don't know. I like to have pretty much the same thing of everything. You know what I mean? So if I'm
Totally.
using, so if I'm using ND filters, I don't want to have a whole kit where I have like 2, 4, 6, 8, and just keep on going down the list. Because half the
Yeah.
time I won't know what the fuck I'm using anyway. It's either that day is going to be
Yeah.
beautiful and bright, or you can just adjust it from there if it's not.
True.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
my
I
personal
always just
opinion, 16 has
yeah.
been good.
Yeah, me too,
I
man.
always just run a 4. I always run a 4 just as a lens protector. Just
Yeah.
as a lens protector.
Yeah, and that's
I
good
don't-
too.
I
Run a
don't-
4 and
I don't really
you'll
change
still-
it. If I want to,
Yep.
if I want to do a nice video and it's really bright, I'll up it.
Yep.
But just for like everyday flying, where I don't care about the video, I just say the
Mhm.
4 on it. It's just a lens protector at that
Mm.
point.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It does bring it down a little bit. It
Mhm.
brings everything under control a bit, but you know, it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
I just bought a
that's
pack
amazing.
of 4.4s.
What I found is that well, when I was in Taiwan, the one day I forgot to switch out. I had an 8 on, and it was a super bright day around noon. I should have had like the 16 or the 32 or something on it. And
Yeah.
on my quad that I literally never see jello in the footage and the GoPro footage, I saw a little bit because I didn't have enough ND. I guess the shutter speed was too high. So for anybody that if they seem to be getting jello often and they're maybe running like low ND filters, try upping the ND a bit.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
usually helps
it
a
is a
little
thing.
bit. Mhm.
For sure.
It's always annoying too when you
nice.
see like the wobbles and stuff, like the jello effect, man. It's like you're like, no, you're like the shot's sick, but
It's crazy
what the hell is
though.
that?
It's crazy though how well the TPU seems to do. If you print
Totally.
a TPU mount for your 03, it's like
Oh, for
ooh,
03.
it's nice
That's
and
a little
rubbery
shock
and-
absorber, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's kind of all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Don't
the
forget,
day
shop
that-
at camerabutter.com and
Oh, yes.
.ca. Just check them out.
Those guys are
Got
amazing.
Awesome lens protectors.
Yeah, that's all I fly with,
And
man. That's the
don't
only-
be fooled. Don't be fooled by the kit. If you need like 16s, you can ask them to send you a pack of just 16s. You don't have to get the 4.6 or your 4.8, 16, 32. You can say, hey, just send me a pack of 5 16s and they'll do it for you. So I've got like a pack of 8s, I got a pack of 4s, and I got a pack of 16s.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, check out the drone hanger, guys.
I've broken one of each so far, but not the 03 camera. I've been lucky. I've broken 3 ND filters, but not the camera.
Man, I have one Camera Butter ND16 that was like basically the first one that I got, and it's still fine. It's a little scratched up from some crashes, but like I'll put that one on if I'm at like a bando or if I'm at like a more rough spot. Otherwise, if it's like something like a nice, if I want to get some nice shots, I'll put on like the fresh one. But
yeah, I always keep one perfect, one untouched,
Yeah.
because you know you're gonna have that day where you're like, oh my goodness, this is like a cinematic dream, and you don't want a cracked ND filter on there.
no,
Get that one out of the plastic. It's never been touched by human hands.
yeah, except for when you friggin' rum it when you try to put it into the TPU mount and the fucking TPU scratches the front of it.
Yeah.
You're like trying to bend the TPU out of the way. You're like, come on,
The TPU
don't touch
shouldn't. You can smooth it down too. Smooth your TPU out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know
It shouldn't
anything about
scratch it.
TPU.
It's softer than the plastic on the front of that lens. That stuff's really hard.
This is a nice
This is
shot.
Alan Applewhite, right? Alan
No.
Applewhite. He's
Paper
one of the.
No, this was the one after it.
Oh, yep. He's after.
Yeah.
Some chill music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice little
Sprayer
chill flight,
FPV.
It's a little bedtime lullaby.
Very chillaxing.
That works too. Joshua Tree doesn't have a filter; he just squints.
You just like look through the cracks of your fingers.
Tobias lost his last ND filter the other day.
Oh no! What for the
that
was it for the Run Cam 5 Orange, bro? Because those ND filters are trash.
Marcel, Jim's droning aerial photography wants to know what program you're using to make your face look so
Snap camera.
Snap camera.
Snap cam. He's like Snapchat, like all the teenage girls are now.
Nope.
Actually, I had it on mine too, but it was making everything run weird.
Oh, it was a Hero 8 Camera Butter one. They have the stick-on ones, man. Those stick-on ones are like, I mean, Camera Butter ones are good no matter what, but I think stick-on filters in general are just kind of doo-doo.
Yeah, no, they're no good.
Bad idea.
And a lot of times they won't even protect your lens either. You know.
No.
a lot of times.
I had a stick-on lens on my Hero Session one time, and it smashed that, and it smashed the front cover of the Session too. So yeah.
Yeah. Nope. It's not
Now
much
you got to get
protection.
one of each.
Just a cheap option.
Yeah.
Cheap, simple option. Just slap it on there and run with it.
Yeah.
The screw-on ones for GoPros is just amazing. You know, just they look exactly the same as stock. You know, it's brilliant.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you guys ever have this, but do you ever try to switch out the ND filters on your GoPro and you fucking struggle because they're so like I don't know, you turn it the wrong way, or you try to turn it the other way and you're like, I can't get it off, and then
righty
you start
tighty,
panicking.
lefty loosey, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't switch it that often, but every now and again, I'm just like, struggle.
Yeah, it's been easy for mine. I twist off on the GoPro Hero 10, so.
Okay,
easy.
yeah. What's I was gonna ask you, Marcel. What do you usually shoot? What settings do you usually use for your long range flights on the GoPro?
I don't really know a lot about it. I just
shit. Okay.
Whatever.
You just
turn
it on and go.
And it works. Yeah.
I just hold it up to the sky and kind of like adjust the settings on a daily basis, whatever I'm shooting, whatever type of day.
True.
But I usually use an ND32, and because I'm doing a lot of like white snow, right?
Oh yeah. You got to bring that down.
Yeah. And I'm always flying long range, like in the early morning.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm going like against, like right up the sun. So like
looking right at it.
Blasted, right. So yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I should be using a little bit more. I think Falconrad uses like a 32 or a 64 on his rigs, right? But it all depends on the shot too, for sure. But sometimes like that river shot that I did, that's a lot of shadows.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to be not too
dark,
exposed, but not too dark either.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was looking through some of my like early morning like footage when I was overseas, and like in the morning when all the hills are like the sun's not quite out yet. They're just like pitch black, and then the sky is beautifully exposed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, shit, I can't get these hills back. But
Shit.
That Hero 12 though, that's the new sensor and all that new stuff in the new Hero 12 looks pretty crazy. It'd be nice if they made like a 12 mini. I really like the mini ones, man. I don't really need a full size.
Yeah.
Well,
you kind of don't want it too. It's like a big fucking brick-shaped sail on the front of your, it wrecks the weight. It wrecks your aerodynamics. It's like, the GoPro is a hell of a thing to make a drone carry. You know what I mean? That's it's quite the task to carry that thing around. Marcel, we were talking about those little devices on Discord earlier today.
Oh shit!
Do you ever use one of those power cables to power your GoPro off your LiPo? Or do you just use the GoPro battery?
You know what? I was going to, but I realized I had the wrong one. So Falcon had one, and he was going to give me one to use, but I just used the battery that I had because I had batteries. But I thought about it. I mean, sure, it will give a little less weight to my 7-inch, but I don't think my 7-inch cares.
No,
I think I could probably put another battery on it. It would still be fine.
You could probably run 2 GoPros on that.
Yeah, it's a beast.
That weight you gain, the weight you cut, you lose in battery power. I think. Yeah, it's going to be a draw on your LiPo, right? So
yeah.
Only a bit though. It probably doesn't pull too much.
I don't know if I want to experience flying 26 minutes, because usually I land before the battery is even close to being dead.
Yeah.
Like I'll come back and my voltage on my drone will say like 3.4, and I'll land and like let it chill for a minute, and it'll go back up to like 3.6. On a Lion battery, that's fuck all. You go way.
Yeah, you could go longer than that. Yeah.
And I'm doing like 26-minute flight times with that. I'm like. So
that's nuts. That's pretty nuts.
You're not too worried about a couple of grams of battery.
Not really.
No,
that's fucking insane. You should be good.
You get kind of like burnt out, you know, and then you take a chill and watch the other guy fly for a bit, you know, and you take
Yeah,
your
25 minutes
would be that's a marathon for sure. You'd be spent after that for sure.
Yeah, you can't just go pack after pack. You got to take a break.
Yeah.
You got to take a break, smoke a joint, do something, relax a minute.
Yeah. You see a man about a horse.
Yeah, there you go.
Stretch your
Go for a little
legs,
swim in the river and the lake or whatever. Yeah.
Well, we're up on the
You guys
mountainside
got
usually.
the scenery you guys have up there is absolutely gorgeous, man. I'm jealous of what you guys have. I'm starting to like, you know, like I said, born and raised Florida boy. So, you know, me moving up and going through all these more mountains and more, all the shit I'm seeing, man, is just like amazing. So much stuff I've missed all my life. Like, you know, I've seen some of it before, man, but not, I guess maybe not like I'm seeing it now. You know what I mean? I'm older, you know, I can appreciate it more. And plus I got FPV in my life, man. So it's kind of cool. But I'm definitely jealous when I see you guys out there, you know, doing all the long range and just
tell me about it.
Nobody's around and you're just doing your thing. That's fucking epic, man.
Yeah.
That definitely
it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
It is, man.
Awesome.
Like I like to freestyle and I like to go to cool spots and rip and do, you know, hit bandos or hit just whatever that you can kind of fuck around, do tricks and whatnot. But there's something else about sending it out, like just sending it out there. You know what I mean? Like, and I haven't I haven't done anything nearly as crazy as what those guys do. But like, even just going out a few kilometers feels pretty nice.
Yeah. It's amazing. That's one of my old. This is an old video.
6 years.
You were digging in the crates. This is like 5-6 years old, maybe.
6 years old.
Speaking of which,
it's actually a little older than that because I never really like. I always hated like YouTube, and I didn't start really like. I posted a few things 6-7 years ago. Then
this is badass though.
Yeah, this was a while back. This was at our old house. Yeah, this was Halloween.
Nice.
We're messing around.
Speaking of which, though, go subscribe to that guy Phly. There's the link for you.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah,
he's only got like 42 subscribers, so.
Yeah, there you go. I got 42. I might have 36 after this.
Nice.
After this, after they watch me and they hear me and what I have to say.
He's doing the. His subscribers are doing the Benjamin Button thing.
This was this shit here was crazy because I remember this was the flippity floppity. Everybody was like turtle mode was just starting to become a thing really on tiny whoops and shit. These were the good old days.
This is badass though for sure.
So
your name back in the day was Flyfish.
Flyfish. It started with Flyfish FPV, yeah. And everybody would just call me Fly. So I was like, well, fuck you then. I'm changing my name. Yeah, or like Bot Grinder and Brock Lee, they call me Phly. And it became like Philly Fish. Donnie did it. And I was like, well, fuck it. Nobody knows Flyfish. So I started saying that guy Fly. And people knew who I was all of a sudden. I was like, well, goddamn, I just had to change it to that. So yeah, that's where it began. And I swapped it up. But yeah, originally it was Flyfish because I'm a huge fisherman. I did that all my life. So, you know, I fly and I fish. Yeah, fly and I fish. Yeah.
You still fish? Is that the hobby you were an expert in back in the day?
Yeah.
You said earlier you were a pro fisherman, were you?
Yeah, I was actually one of the first kayak fishing guys in the state of Florida. And I did that for what, 12 years? For almost 12 years, yeah. I did that and on a quote unquote professional level, did a lot of tournament fishing and shit too. But
you didn't put a bunch of pellets in the you didn't put a bunch of pellets in the fish you caught, did you?
No, that's the best. I was a huge saltwater fishing guy, you know what I mean? So we'd go for the big boys. So like I like bass fishing. I like the freshwater too, but you know, we go for the big boys, you know, tarpon.
That's dope.
You know,
well, if you're in Florida, yeah, totally, man. Like,
oh yeah, so it was it was fun, man. And if I wasn't back then, you know, especially when I started, if I wasn't fishing, because I was on the water like 40, 50, 60 hours a week, but if I wasn't fishing, I was flying. You know what I mean? So that's where fly fish started. So
There you go.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I never like got too serious into fishing, but like I grew up fishing with my my dad and like some of his friends. We'd go out and whatever. And I don't know, man. I actually miss fishing. It's pretty fun if you can get some fish on the line.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, you know. If you don't get no fish on the line, people get bored, especially for someone that's never fished. But
Totally.
like me, I fished all my life. I'm really, you know, I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm really good at it. You know, I achieved a lot in fishing, but there's days I don't give a fuck what anybody says. There's days you don't catch shit, but I learned to appreciate those days. You know what I mean? In competition, no, you don't want that. But like when it was just me and Natalie, or just me, you know, we're just hanging out, or just having a good time. And even if you don't catch anything, it's just being out there, you know, getting, you know, just seeing everything out there, whatever it may be, the wildlife.
Out in nature.
Yeah, just getting blazed, just having a good time.
Yeah, I remember my grandfather had a sign in his garage that said, "A bad day fishing is better than a good day in the office."
Better than a good day at work, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's almost like meditative, man. You like no music, you're just listening to the nature sounds, like you're taking in just the beauty. Yeah.
You can have a freaking nap if you want to. Have a fucking nap.
Yeah.
Fish ain't gonna judge you.
I could be professional at that.
Professional. I wish I was a professional napper. I want to get a job with like a.
He said a professional. Like, yeah, that's funny.
For sure. For shizzle.
Just take a bunch of
no problem.
Just take a bunch of edibles, or take a what's that shit called again? To help you sleep.
Melatonin.
Melatonin. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say mushrooms.
Oh man, that's doping, man. That's doping, man. I'm an all natural napper. I don't need none of your fancy drugs.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could nap if I'm on mushrooms, man. That would be a little weird.
Oh, no, I tried that shit, dude. It was pretty hard. Like closing my eyes, I can feel. I remember it. I can feel like my fucking eyelid brushing on my eyeball every time I tried to close my eyes, and I was like, I could feel my eyes moving against. I was like, nah, I'm done. Man,
yeah, man. You close your eyes.
Part of you, the mushrooms. Part of you wants to have a nap when you're on mushrooms.
Yeah, well, you get really, you
I can really have a nap, you know? And then you try it, and you're like, you try it, and you're like, no, can't do it.
Yeah, you get that like when it's really good shit, you get the yawns where you just start yawning, and then all of a sudden you start tripping, and it's fucking amazing. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, don't go to sleep, bitch.
No.
I've had some amazing dreams on psychedelics. I've literally slept through having mushroom trips because I was I was having gut aches like crazy, right? Crazy. So I was in the bathroom. I was like, I'm just sleeping through this so sucks. Yeah, and I was like, fuck it, I'm trying to sleep through it, and I slept through it, and I got some crazy dreams. I was like, oh. And then I was like, man, I need to do this more.
That's funny.
Oh, got sick. And then all of a sudden just like going to bed.
Yep.
Dude, if I could write a book about the dreams I've had on mushrooms and other different things, like, you know how they say when you eat a lot of cheese before you go to bed, you have crazy dreams?
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
I've never heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cheese and mushrooms.
That sounds bad.
Let's go.
Damn, apparently Almac's saying that zoomies are bad for your liver, so that's not good.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Too much. My liver must be toast.
Whoa. You've got mail.
They're
calling you about your extended warranty.
Yeah.
He's like, you have a home phone? He's more surprised about the landline and shit.
Yeah.
Landline?
They're calling you about your extended warranty.
Like, don't answer. Your internet's going to get cut off.
That's funny. Fucking landline. That is hilarious. Cheesy mushrooms. Who's that? Oh, Matt.
Is it just me or are those props really close together? Those two front props.
They look like they're freaking one like clip and they'll be touching.
Yeah.
It must be like a 3.5 inch or something.
Yeah.
It's close.
It's hard to tell. That motor looks big. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, small frame, big props.
Yeah, yeah.
So we got a question in the chat. You guys prefer low or high pitch props? Shopping for motor prop combo for 6S.
Depends.
5 inch, or I guess it doesn't really matter, but I I really like the Gem Fan 51433s.
51433 is a good prop.
Yeah, that's what I run on pretty much
I'm
everything.
simple with them. I like the F4s. I really like their F4s.
Huh? I
What,
never
like
tried those
it's a
before.
10-inch?
What that was a 10-inch? It did look like it was. Oh no, yeah, that's definitely
it's
a
calling
big,
it the Beast, True X Beast, but it doesn't actually say what it is.
Sounds bigger.
Oh, look at it!
Sound like
look at it! There it is.
Holy shit, looks like a tiny whoop. Kind of looks like a tiny whoop.
It does. It looks tiny.
It's Florida.
It doesn't sound like a tiny whoop though.
It's a 10-inch X class.
X class.
No,
it's huge.
Yeah, you can tell by the sound of it. It's like zoom, zoom.
Release. It's tweet. I forgot. It's tweet FPV.
That's what she said. Yeah, it's tweet. Here, I'll share the link. I forgot to do that.
Nothing.
Tweet FPV 10-inch.
Tweet.
Tweedledee.
Don't make me start looking. Dude, I just finished the 7-inch build. Don't make me look at 10 inches now. Come on.
He's like, no.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, and you love looking at 10 inches, don't you? Sorry.
Another badass. Let's talk.
I knew
about
that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Had to. Sorry, bro.
Anybody else on the panel here have a Pavo Pico?
I do not. But there's something to be said about a micro whoop with an 03 on it. You know, a tiny
this was like one of the first flights I had on this thing. This was back in last summer in New York when it came out. Like,
is it a 75 millimeter or 85 millimeter?
It's 80. I think it's like 79 and change. It's 80, something like that. Yeah.
Weird props. What size props are you putting on it? Yeah.
On that, Jesus, I forget. I haven't flown that thing in forever. I think that has where is it now?
Yeah.
Do I have it near
Watch
me?
the props.
I can't remember which fucking props I'm running on it because I swapped them out. Somebody gave me some props to swap out on them, and now I can't remember. It's been so long.
Right.
Shit.
Is there a lot of prop choices for it? Yeah.
No, there's only a handful of props. I know they're 4-blade. I can't think of the pitch. Like, fucking got me. But I know some guys are playing with different like props on them. Some guy, I just kind of gave up on it, to be honest. I got tired of like the that little bit of jello that was almost always there. It's fun and everything, but I think it flies better than the Mobula 8HD. But the Mobula 8HD definitely, you don't get the jello like you do on the Pico. Yeah, so I kind of like stepped away from it. I've been messing with it a lot. And I've been really like the Pavo 20, that's what the Pico should have been. So now you're messing with 2-inch props and they're bi-blade, and I mean that thing flies lovely compared to the Pico. So I haven't really been flying it as much. The Mob 8's really fun. I don't know if you guys have tried the Mobula 8 HD. Well, you guys are flying the HD, right? Yeah, so that's a good one. I've always liked the Mobula 8 anyway. It's always been one of my faves from back in the day. So
you get some nice skies in this video.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day. That's like May, June.
Yeah, I can't wait for the weather
Pico
to be
looks
like this
capable.
back to back.
It does. It's just it's a little underpowered, you know. I wanted it to be as nimble as, you know, a traditional 75 millimeter or close to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's
Have
just
you tried like upgrading the motors or anything?
it wasn't there. Nah, I didn't. I did it because when I got the Mobula 8, it flew so much better that I just stuck with that. You know.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a nice little day.
It was like a great day.
Yeah.
Go for a swim in the lake.
That lake was nasty. That lake was so nasty. It looked good from a
Didn't look
distance.
too nothing.
Yeah, it looked good from a
Just like
distance. It was
marshy,
it was
marshy
really
and
shallow,
muddy.
muddy, and just full of fucking
Uh,
it's just overgrown.
sticks and twigs. Yeah, not
I
a
think
nice
they were
sandy
trying
beach.
to keep people out of it.
True.
This is nice. I like these.
If you want a nice beach, though, people got to use it. You gotta like, walk in there and you make a beach by using it. Ugh.
I see lily pads.
This
Looking
is
for the
super
bass.
chill.
Yeah.
Big mouth bass, large mouth. Yeah, oof.
This is the intro to Swamp Thing.
Ah, isn't that your mom's sex tape?
Swamp Thing.
Oh,
He's Mrs. Swamp Thing to you.
Yeah, Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy! Ouch, you got me.
Who is
Actually,
this?
don't
This
call me
looks
Danny.
like every place in Florida.
It is in Florida. Looking for
Who is
gators in
this?
the fishing pond.
Oh, is that what it
USA
says?
drone
Yeah, I was gonna
flyer.
say this looks like every place in Florida that I've been to.
It's an Avatar. It's a Nevada. Avata 2.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
is
infamous
it?
Avata 2. Fly like a pro. Get the
Mhm.
Avata 2.
Captain Joe America.
Brandon Beans, what's up, homie? Good to see you, brother.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes. Speaking of Avata 2s, how's Brandon Beans' Avata 2? Oh wait, no, it's not Brandon Beans', is
Yeah,
it?
Yep, he had one.
he
Yep.
got to do the
Oh,
test.
the one he
He
wrecked
always
one,
gets
didn't he?
the test shit.
Somebody wrecked one
The
recently.
Smash
Yeah,
Wreck Mash
dude.
dude.
Yeah,
Was it him?
Beans, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Beans
ouch,
broken
that
arm.
hurts.
Smoked it into a tree.
He didn't. He got it sent to him by DJI, so I don't think it hurt too much.
Oh, snap.
Beans
is
sponsored by DJI.
No way.
Beans
That's
is
crazy.
sponsored by DJI.
Oh,
So.
he's got the new Avata 2 back in the box.
You're not
Nice.
supposed to trippy spin with them. Don't try it again.
Trippy spin. I'd like to see that.
It's in a box. I'm Box here. Brandon Beans, you are
Step one. Got a hole in the box.
Yeah, he is Box.
What are you gonna do
What's
with
in the
that
box, Brandon? What's in the box?
His beans.
What is Box? Oh man,
Did a carrot?
there's a carrot in the box. Oh,
USA
Is that a-
drone flyer. Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
oh snap! That's
Yeah.
official.
That's official. It's licensed.
That's an American drone flyer right there, buddy.
You see it, red, white, and
I'm
blue.
no sheriff on there. I've used that.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, it's beginning.
Oh shit, he's got like he's
Captain Joe
legit.
America.
Yeah,
I want a
he's
fucking
hardcore.
avatar like that.
that's actually him.
That is fucking.
We gotta
legit.
check this out. This is the
I would not wanna
AI
mess with
thing
that
I want
guy.
to check out today. Well, I've never seen this before. This is fucking nuts.
Robots.
But they like
Whoa.
dressed one up as a fucking actual dog. It's pretty crazy.
That's fucking trippy.
That's really weird.
How much
Why are
do
they
How
kissing?
much do those Boston Dynamics robots cost? The dogs.
Oh
Must be a pretty
man.
penny, eh?
Like
I
100K.
know you can buy
probably.
one. I don't know.
I don't know. how much.
Brandon's big
fucking-
box. Brandon's big box. Billy Drone Life banned forever. What happened?
What?
What happened?
What? From where?
What I
Banned
missed?
forever. Fun
What, from
provoke
YouTube?
always shit disturbing.
Or for flying? What?
From life? What's going on?
Yeah.
Maybe he's trolling.
You should have a
Hot
series
box.
called The Hot Box, Brandon Beans.
You can get penicillin for that hot box.
Now sold in capsules.
I hear the Shelby Glide works wonders.
Oh yeah. Shelby Glide. Phly.
Oh damn! No way, bro. He's actually being serious. These guys weren't trolling.
Oh shit.
Fun says never allowed to fly a quad again. Oh
What?
shit.
They can do that? I guess so.
I mean,
Yeah, they can do that.
Well,
court
they can't
ordered.
fly quads, but can they fly a tricopter?
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's grounded.
There's your Twans, Danzilla. Twans in the
Yeah,
house.
I'm
It's
super
court
grounded.
ordered. Yeah, reaction. What's up, reaction? Court ordered to not fly any drones. Get your ass off. Oh shit, he can't. He's grounded. You better. I hope he likes drifting.
So Geek Spawna streamed about it that he broke agreement and judge landed on him hard. Damn.
Yeah. Well, that sucks for him.
I'm sure there'll be.
I kind of imagine that you might not listen to them so much, but yeah. Jeez.
Well, I mean, he was facing, from what I remember, he was facing a lot of fines. So does that mean those are back in action or what? I don't know.
I don't think so. I followed it in the beginning, but I like I don't know. It just started getting so dramatic. I walked away from it. I don't know if you guys realize I'm not too big with all that drama shit.
No, man.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I have a lot of thoughts on like the shit that he did, and people are gonna love it or they're not. You know, and that's it is what it is. But what I say and what I think doesn't fucking matter. You know.
No.
So that's why I never really put in my 2 cents on it. But you know. Can't fly a drone, can't fly a drone. It sucks for him, but you know, move on. We got, you know,
keep it moving, keep shit moving.
Yeah, keep it moving, man. I can fly, you know, and if I lose it, if I lose it, then I deserve to lose it somehow. That's it. I'm not gonna cry about it. Fuck it.
True.
Yeah, and I guess the other side of it too is like it has nothing to do with any of us. Like it's none of our fucking business. So like, you know,
in a way, as FPV pilots, you know, you gotta have. That's the thing. I agree with you. I know what you're saying. It's not gonna affect our everyday life. I know what you mean.
Like personally, but I guess in the long run it can. Right?
Yeah, you know, but as pilots, you think about
it's a precedent.
Like, you know, one bad apple can fuck, you know, they start looking at him and start using him as like reasons to fuck the rest over. You know what I mean? Then people start looking at him different. Then they don't like him anymore, you know, which he's already getting that, but that's his, you know, that's his problem. Huh?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Brandon Baked Beans is going to dive the power loins.
The power loins.
Hopefully there's a loincloth.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Does your wife know about this?
Maybe she's the power loins.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm going
Sorry, I interrupt there. I saw that. It almost killed me.
He's going in. He's going in on the loins.
Oh, he was serious. It's all about the loins.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't be watching the stream while you're like snuggling with your wife. That's just not right.
If I was Philly, I would get into flying planes and wings.
Well, he's probably just not allowed to get in the air regardless. You know, he's probably done with anything that flies, period. So you know, he should actually get into somebody. I think I saw somebody in the chat say that
RC.
Somebody's getting him into RCs. That's what he's just got to do, man. You know, it sucks, but you know, you do the crime, you got to do the time, whatever it is. It's never going to be fair.
As much as we disagree with the laws or think they're draconian or whatever,
it's never
it is what it is.
Fair.
You know what I mean? Like in their eyes, he wasn't innocent. So
yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter what we think about whether it's right or wrong. You know, it's not up to us. And he broke the rules. Now he's reaping that, and it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. It really does. But you know, you just got to keep on doing what you got to do, and you know, learn from that shit. You know, hopefully everybody learns from it.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We can't change it.
True.
Cannot change.
No flying or pilot verbiage is interesting.
Shit sucks. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if that was me.
Pivot.
I mean, I'd still fly, of course. Fuck that shit, but you know what I mean? I mean, you'd still fly. It would just suck not, you know, you can't really have the channel like you want to and stuff like that. So
I mean, I
think his
change your
location
name
too is
Just legally change your name and get a little plastic surgery done. And,
Yeah,
fake ID.
He's in a shitty location to try to do that, man. I mean, being inside Philly, I would have really like done all my shit
downtown
outside, of Philly. But that's what made him what he is. You know what I mean? So you can't hate on it. It made him what he is, and it's pretty fucking crazy, man. It does suck. I hate to see that with anybody, but I mean, there's nothing we can do. There really is nothing we can do.
You should have pivoted to the gorilla whooping more. Like with like Bot Grinder, going out into the town and flying all these cool little spots in Philly,
like vegan
I enjoy
FPV.
those videos. Watch the shit out of those, like Bot Grinder going to fly over that prison. You know what I mean? A couple weeks ago, it wasn't. It was a decommissioned prison, but that was the clickbait. But
have you guys ever watched FPV? Have you seen ever seen FPV vegan?
Yeah, I think he's doing some epic shit, man. He's definitely he's got the my opinion, he's got those gorilla whoops on lock right now, going in the cities. He's doing a good job with the gorilla whoops, man. That's definitely his thing.
Where's he at again?
I think he's in New York City, bro.
I think he's in New York City. I know he flies in New York City. I'm not sure if he's actually in the city, but yeah, that's where I see a lot of his in and around.
I think he was in one of the boroughs. Yeah,
I feel like
Bot Grinder did go fly with him one day, and I think he said he came in from Bronx or something like that, or Queens, one of the boroughs.
I feel like you have to be pretty comfortable to be just sending it. Yeah, like I wouldn't just be going to a random big city and sending up a quad. Like you have to be kind of familiar, or at least like comfortable with where you're at to probably do that, or just have giant balls, I guess. But
don't send the country boy in.
It all depends on how you're doing it. You know what I mean? But in New York, it's different. Motherfuckers do all kinds of crazy shit in New York.
Yeah, dude,
like
sitting with some goggles on,
especially with a tiny quad is not gonna fucking piss anybody off.
Yeah, and no one's gonna hear it either because it's so loud downtown or in Manhattan.
Exactly. So you can gorilla with those trains and all that crazy shit. You know what I mean? So
well, and bro, like a guy sitting on a bench wearing some goggles is like normal compared to half the shit you see in New York City and Manhattan and everything. Like a guy sitting there with some goggles on and like, holding a controller, like that's like that's almost more than normal for New York.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, I think he should just start a new YouTube channel without his face or name on it and just fly whoops and just rip it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All I know is everything I fly from here on out is sub 250.
Hell yeah.
So everything is sub 250.
Yeah.
Let me just show you what we got.
I live in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in yet.
Video I had to select. This is your bando edit that you did recently. This is fucking
this spot is too sick, bro.
All my 5 and 7 inches are sub 250.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know it.
Oh yeah.
This place was cool as shit.
So picture this.
This place was.
That's what we should do. We should start a new crew, the 249 crew or something.
You guys want to watch the whole thing? You gotta subscribe.
49.99.
Let's rip it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this spot is too sick, bro. I'm super jealous of this.
Yeah, this was pretty sick. It was. It was. It wasn't as big as I thought it would be. You know what I mean? But it was definitely fun. Lots of shit to do here.
Yeah.
Man, did you run?
Huh?
I was just gonna ask, did you run this through like GyroFlow or something? Because when I was watching, I noticed it was pretty stabilized.
I did. I was using the
Lord Wolf is with me. He's up.
That's Lord Wolf's video, the first one, and then on my footage, I was flying Grinderino. I did stabilize a little bit.
Nice.
Reason why I give it a
7 it looks sick.
Is 1, the trip over here was amazing. 2, everybody's leaving us the fuck alone here. 3, we have permission to fly here. And 4, this place has some pretty dope art.
Fuck yeah.
Check it out.
Man, you don't get anything like that over here.
Yeah, what more do you need, man? Like permission, no one bothering you.
No one bothered us. You know what I mean? We had to bounce though because we had about 80 about 80 motorcycles pop up, and then all these like cars started showing up. They were all together. People had their fucking cameras out. So we were like, yeah, they
Shoot a
let us
music
fly.
video.
I do have some footage that I haven't put out there yet of us like flying them. Some guy had this old Chevy and he let us fly his Chevy and we flew through the Chevy and
Oh
everything.
shit.
So there's
Nice.
more footage of our day.
Get
It's
it.
just like how much can you put in a vlog, really? You know what I mean? Before people stop watching
Yeah.
it. So I just
True.
broke it up. But yeah, some of the when the bikers came in, you know, they were cool, but at the same time sketched out of a little tiny Pavo 20. So like I did a
Yeah.
couple flights over them and around them, and then I just kind of like ended it because there was some like girls that were just you could just tell, you know, it was
Oh,
starting to
fuck
get
no.
annoying. So
Yeah.
we were like, yeah, let's get out of here. So they, I
Man,
mean,
you know,
they were all
Just to,
cool though, for the most part.
man, it's cool.
Just
This
to interrupt this,
spot.
I don't know if you noticed what was just a sec. I don't know if you noticed what Kevin Sumner and them are talking about in the chat about Phly Drone Life. They got him with his DJI flight log. It wasn't because of a video or anything.
Oh, that's
I
right.
guess
Yeah,
the
his
court
flight.
had a-
I did
The
hear
court
about
had a
that.
warrant.
Yep.
The court had a warrant. They could dive into his flight logs and see
Yep.
where he flew and how high. And
Bruh.
yeah, that's scary,
about,
man. That's
like-
Big Brother action right there.
Yeah, that's some fucking bullshit, you know. Talk about violation of privacy right there. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah,
did
that's
you
right.
do?
They did get him.
And, analog and crossfire.
Yeah, that's it.
Paper planes, buddy.
Yeah, literally.
You can still fly. You can still fly a DJI like an 03 or a Vista.
Man, so back to that
now,
spot
I
you were
guess.
flying though, Phly. I was so I ended up looking that place up because I was just like super fascinated by it. And man, it's cool. It looks like they throw like events there, like community events and shit, like little
Car shows.
almost like they'll have like little like stands. You can like almost like a what the hell? What's it?
A market?
Mind's
Just like little
yeah, like a
market,
market.
or
Yeah.
like little whatever they call them, neighborhood market shows or whatever.
Yeah,
craft
exactly.
shows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they do some of
Little
those
festival
sometimes.
craft show.
It's a cool use
They-
of the space. And they didn't just get rid of it. That's good.
Yeah, no, they didn't, and it's kind of cool. And you know, a lot of people go there, I notice, and they just like walk or they run there. You know what I mean, for exercise.
Yeah.
Walk around, take some pictures, and they leave. We saw a lot of people
Yeah.
doing that. And when I say this place is in the
Park.
middle of nowhere, you know, it's crazy. Like I don't know where the fuck these people are coming from. You know, I mean, there's some
Yeah.
houses and some, but like, yeah, these people. I mean, they just come out of nowhere here.
Yeah.
We did see a couple that were like eating lunch. I mean,
Where was it? was
it's
it
in
again?
Pennsylvania. I don't remember the name of the town. It was like in the middle, like it was like seriously BFE in the middle of Pennsylvania. No cell service type of place.
Wow.
So yeah. Old town.
Oof.
So we had a great time.
So Phly Drone Life got a contempt of court charge.
He just
I
fell
guess he
right
was
off.
under. Uh-oh.
He's back.
Oh,
Who's coming back?
I kicked myself out. That was my fault.
I was just saying,
No
Phly
worries.
Drone Life got a contempt of court charge, I guess, because he had
Yeah.
I guess he wasn't allowed to fly until he got his license, right? But then he did. I'm guessing.
I mean, you know what they say: play stupid games, win stupid prizes, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he's right, Kevin Summer. Yeah, hell yeah. Give it some time to cool down and stick to tiny whoops. Exactly. You know, you just like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to leave the channel alone and all that stuff. Do something different.
I don't think it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, it was. They just dove into his flight log on DJI. Guess the court's allowed to do that.
Watching in the hangar VR. That's some crazy shit. I gotta get in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the main thing is just like the main thing I think to take away from these examples, whether it's the just anybody who gets made an example of, really, it's just like, man, don't do what they're doing, and just try to be safe, man. Like, be smart, be safe, and don't be a fucking idiot. Like, and if you are going to be a fucking idiot, don't post it anywhere.
Yeah.
But I guess, like,
And that's the
being
way
an
I,
idiot-
you know,
Shelby's watching us in VR.
that's
Shelby's
the
watching
way
us in
I look
VR
at
and
it.
touching himself.
That's the way I look at it too.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
do you know, if you want to
True,
go ahead
exactly.
and do the stupid shit, that's not my problem. I'm not gonna fucking
Yeah.
worry about it. That's you.
It's not my
I'm not
problem.
gonna tell
Yeah.
you to stop. I'm not gonna argue with you in Facebook and all those fucking places people are.
No.
I'm not gonna tell you to stop. I'm not gonna anything. You do you. Am I gonna
Yeah.
hate you? No, I'm not gonna hate you. You just do you. That's all there's to it.
Totally.
But if you get caught, I don't want to hear shit later. You
Yeah.
know what I
Mhm.
mean? That's it. That's on you. So that's
Well,
that,
yeah.
man. I'm all about you all
And
are
don't-
everybody here in your chat, my chat, everybody's chat. We're all grown men. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And
So
I
you
would-
guys do
and I
what
would
you want.
prefer-
I'm gonna push what I do
Yeah.
and how I live, and you know whatever you guys want to do, you guys do. But you know,
And I
no
would
judging.
prefer it if you, but I would prefer it if you didn't do shit that brought down the man on the rest of us.
That's the thing. But you know what? It doesn't matter like how much we say.
Yeah, it's
They
gonna
won't-
happen.
They're not
It's
gonna
gonna
stop.
happen.
You know what I mean?
Well,
You can
it
take
doesn't-
the
you
guns
know,
away. They'll
only
still be
because we know
criminals.
it's.
Da-da-da.
Yeah,
But you know what I thought was
just because
kind of funny?
We know Philly, but some other Joe is going to bring down the man on us, right? It's all these meatheads flying over, NFL games and.
Well,
That
Yeah, that's,
Denzel is
you
a
know,
bad apple.
that's a different
Well,
ball
I
game,
got
you
I got
know?
something about it. So I personally know a dude who did some crazy shit, and like that original Dobo guy made like a whole video about it, and like that just brings more light to it, and like it's
Yeah.
like you were saying, Fly. It's like what other people do, like that's on them, and
Yeah.
and we do what's what we do is
Yeah.
what's is on us.
Mhm.
But it's like I'm not like I don't know. I guess it's a bit like
It should be kind of buried once it happens. You know, don't bring it to light. Like you're saying,
and
you know, I
don't
think
blow
you
it up.
say,
FPV
don't make
stays in
videos
FPV.
about it. Don't bring it to light. Don't make it a big deal because then other people,
Yeah.
the third eye
Yeah.
starts
Just brings
watching. Like,
more-
oh,
puts more
what's
views
going
on
on? Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the community
Yeah.
not like so we can work on that part? You know what I mean?
Totally.
And try to bring it down. So
Yeah.
no, just gotta keep it moving, man. You just almost gotta
Straight
like I told Nat, it's like prison rules, man. If they
out.
if they fuck up, man, it's not your problem. Just keep on going. I don't know what happened. My bad.
Yeah.
Don't say
Look the other
nothing.
Not
way.
involved.
That's
the
his
other
problem.
way.
You keep doing you, man. Just keep on moving.
Yeah, don't make a whole fucking YouTube video public about it, like trying to bring more light
Yeah,
to it.
I
It's
mean,
like,
I
man,
see a lot of people doing that, and then what they're doing that for is, as soon as they do it, what happens? Their numbers grow. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
it's all
But
for
that's not,
attention, of
that's
course.
everybody does things their own way.
Chasing the
True,
likes,
true.
right?
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
At the end of the day, none of it matters. People are gonna do what they're gonna do. You do what you
Amen.
do, and
Yeah.
and just like you said, keep it pushing.
Amen. That's it.
You guys keep saying the UB do, so I got a UB do, man. Doobie.
Oh yeah. Shelbyville said they're hanging out in the VR space naked. So
Nice.
if you're into
Oh,
that,
damn.
go for it.
Amazing. Are they in the VR hot tub?
Yeah, I think so.
That would be sick.
Oh
Keep the
yeah,
hot tub nice and warm.
chest hair soup.
And you take off your goggles. You take off your goggles, and you realize you just peed yourself, and that's why it was warm.
You're like sitting in a dark room.
Well, it
with
feels
wet
like a
underwear.
hot tub. Ooh.
Why is the hot tub getting cold really fast?
Next, the guy beside him is just peeing on him. Or Gary video.
Shelbyville.
He's talking about soldering iron tips. He's
Oh,
talking about
geez.
soldering irons, guys. It's about soldering irons.
Oh,
geez.
you wish.
Oh
man.
my god. This
Well,
is
that might be
bad.
my cue. I got to bounce, guys. I got an early morning, but man, it was
Thanks for
good
coming
chatting
in.
with y'all, and yeah, have a good rest of
All
the
right,
stream.
man. Have a
and
good one,
everything.
brother.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
right
man.
behind him.
Check out
Alright.
LDO
Have fun.
on Thursdays.
I hope
Yes, sir. Yeah, let's
I hope
throw
it's a
out
good
every
thing.
Thursdays. In my time, it's like 3 p.m. in the afternoon on Thursdays. Let's throw out with a bunch of British dudes. And I actually think that Let's Throw Out is the longest standing weekly FPV related drone podcast in the world. They're like super
Ooh.
OGs. So
Yeah.
if you're around
yeah.
3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, check out Let's Throw Out, man. We're on there.
It's about noon
Oh,
my
will
time,
do.
about 3 p.m. your guys'
Listen.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys have a good night, man. Cheers.
Take care,
Yeah,
bro.
Ciao, little brother.
Later.
Peace out.
Anybody else notice all the sessions at the beginning of this video? The guy had like
Crazy.
six quads, all with sessions sitting on top of him. Remember we were talking about sessions last week? Session 5.
Nice.
He had like a whole fleet. He had a fleet of them.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know a couple people who have like a fleet of 5-inch drones that all have sessions on them. Night Train's one of them,
Bastards.
Michigan. But he's OG,
Son
right?
of a
I mean,
I did at one time, but not anymore.
right.
I fucking
See?
That's not a session, that's a DJI.
that looks like DJI, yeah.
Oh, they're DJIs. Okay. Not quite as jealous then.
Right.
That's why he needs so many of them. Because when he's done flying, he's got to like take 15 minutes to suck the footage off of one, and
Oh,
after every flight, right?
That's funny.
yeah. Suck the footage out.
Mm-hmm. Download the footage. You know what I mean.
Whatever.
This is a great spot.
It is.
This is a great spot.
Whoa, to the moon.
What 5-inch 6S motors?
Go.
Oh, damn. There's a way you can go
Yeah, what
through
is-
in that tree, too, that I would try. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
1B674H wants to know what everybody's using for motors.
For 6S
Sorry
motors?
if I mispronounced your name. 1B674H.
1B674H.
I was sick. What is
One
real?
Bravo
Good job on your
674.
fucking awesome video. Love seeing
Yeah,
Reddit's
good stuff.
reels content. Quite the ripper. What happened?
It's nice. Sergio says, "Why do you look like
Yeah.
that?"
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
What happened?
My 2207's 1800 kV hype train blaster motors are pretty much unbeatable on my 5-inch, literally.
Yeah.
But I also have the 2208's 2450 kV for 4S on my other 5-inch.
Mhm.
But that's 4S, really. You could use 6S, but better on a 4S.
I can never remember what my T motors are, the numbers on them. The 18, I don't even remember now. 18?
It's because T motors are pain in the ass, and they name their shit like
Yeah.
F7 and fucking shit like that.
Yeah, I got the Pro
Fuck's an
4s.
F7, man. I don't want an F7. I want a fucking 2208.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that is, or 2207. Like, oh, that is it. It's like, oh man, what the hell is this naming
That's funny.
convention shit?
Well, yeah, the rolling shutter on the props there.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, it's a rad little office space type
2306.
rip.
Yeah, 2306.
If you could have
Steve.
one drone and one drone only, that guy fly, what
Ooh.
drone would it be?
Ooh.
To make it easier, what size drone?
What size? If I had one choice, I think if I could get the best of both worlds, if I do something like a 3.5-inch, maybe. That's what I think.
I was just thinking the exact
That
same
way-
thing.
I can get away from, I can be a little bit more quieter, but still get that quote unquote 5-inch feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you could do quite a bit with it. You can fly it like a micro, or you can fly it like a 5-inch.
Yep.
So quite a
Yeah,
bit
you can fly it in
do
tight
with it.
spots, and you could
Yeah.
send it long range if you wanted. You could fly it tight
Yeah.
spots. Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, you're super limited if it's going to be a 5-inch or more. You're super limited. especially
Yeah, you need lots of space for that.
Yeah, you need space, and if you're gonna have a lot of soft targets and shit like that, then that's gonna be another problem. I mean,
Like 5
ideally,
inches loud too. Like if you're
yeah,
in
that's
like
the
a
thing.
park,
You scare
like
shit out of everybody. I mean,
yeah.
ideally, a tiny whoop would be awesome, but then you'd be super limited on everything you got to do.
I like
Sticky.
2.5 inch. 2.5 inch
Yeah,
is my favorite because I
good
pretty
size.
much have a 2.5 inch that's
Yeah,
indestructible. Like
that's a
bi-blades.
That's a good size.
Yeah.
Can handle a bit more wind than a tiny whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need another beer. I'll be right back.
All right. I haven't had a single drop of alcohol since January 1st. Still kicking.
Good stuff, man. Congrats. Yeah, I haven't. I don't drink much at all. I was never really a big drinker anyway. I don't drink much at all.
Right. Tiny Hawk Freestyle. Yep, that's a good size drone for sure, bro. Kevin Sumner,
Yeah,
have
Tiny
a good
Hawk.
night.
Evo, what's up, buddy? Yeah,
Thanks,
Tiny
Kevin
Hawk
Sumner.
Freestyle for sure.
Oh,
night, Kevin. Have a good one, Kevin.
Ciao, brother. Ooh-wee. 2 beers in one night.
It's
not like me.
Into that one for that. This is a fucking dope video. This is some gravity.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Here's the ASMR
2
for you.
years, man. You're on the road to intervention.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That sounded like a fresh drink.
Nice.
This is Let's Fly RC ripping his packs. Rotor
Oh yeah.
Rotor Riot. He's a ripper.
The brains
I like
behind
watching
Rotor
his
Riot.
footage. The experience behind it as well.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That guy's he's a hardcore builder. Like he knows his shit, I think. I think he builds them all for all those guys. He built all of Drew's and he built all of Bubby's for the those guys can just go out and fly.
Nice. Smooth flying.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You see that backwards through the window? How'd you do that, rat bastard?
Nice.
Need me a parking garage in my life. I should share the linkity link.
Oh, Florida spots, man. That's in Orlando. These are all great spots. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got lots of those office parks down there.
Yeah, this is badass.
Got quite a few spots in Orlando, Florida, period. Yeah, I miss office parks. Not many office parks up here like that, for sure.
No?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen an office park like the ones in Florida since I want to say like North Carolina. Yeah.
It's funny because it's not like the coolest thing to be known for as a region or a state or a province.
Yeah.
We're known for our office parks, but to us FPV nerds, it's like ooh, it's like Valhalla.
Yeah,
totally. You know, it's crazy. We got
nobody else brags about how many office parks they have.
Yeah, we got the office parks and shit like that. That's funny. Some areas, New York's got the sick bandos. You know, Pennsylvania's got the sick bandos. Virginia's got some. You know, it all depends on the areas you're at. You're right. You know,
I think Atlanta has a lot too, right? Atlanta's a lot of office parks.
Yeah, Atlanta has great parks too. Yeah. Great parks. Mr. Steele made a lot of those famous. One got shut down. Woo! Nice.
What, because of him?
No, because of everybody else and their mother that showed up, you know. Yeah, throughout the years, so they finally got it done.
Right.
I think the last people that were out there, I think the owners or somebody stopped by and kind of shut it down.
Wow.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, that's what happens, you know. You start getting a lot of people, shit happens. You leave trash, somebody breaks something, a window, you know, just little things like that just start pissing these property owners or, you know, the management.
Pick up after yourself, people.
Yeah, you know, just anything like that.
Here too.
Welcome in, Upgrade.
Pick up after your lazy ass. The world's got enough garbage. I see you litter, I swear I will smack you. I can't stand that. People who litter, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Whether you believe in, you know, climate change or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't fucking litter. What is this? What are you, a slob? I thought
Right.
we were evolved. You know, like
That's it.
you fucking animal. Pick up your shit. There's a garbage can like every 20 feet in your life. I don't care where you are. There's somewhere to put it. Seriously.
Check
Not
out
one of
this
us is
awesome
like more than
chase.
20 feet from a garbage can right now.
This is our friend from Italy that talks to us on the Discord late at night because he's in a different time zone. But yeah, he was checking out this awesome flight. Check out his channel, guys. Progressing hard. Find some amazing
Link
spots.
is incoming.
This is kind of new to him, but he does a lot of awesome long range stuff you guys will enjoy watching.
Yeah, he does. How's the stream tonight? Are we having any choppy chops? Remember last week we had those?
Nobody's brought it up.
Yeah, I haven't seen any real choppy chops. Food and everything. What?
No.
Did you see those? Did you see those assholes down in Florida or whatever that were like dropping bags? I think it was Florida. They were dropping bags of garbage off the back of their yacht. They like take the garbage bag and just empty it. There's like video of them, and then they're getting charged big time now. Apparently, they got caught. So, like 40 pounds of garbage, they're just like dumping over the side of their boat, like cans and party garbage.
It's sad. Most of the people from Florida that live in Florida aren't even from Florida anymore. A lot of the people in Florida, they've moved out. Yeah, because I'm born and raised Florida, from South Florida, Miami, and that got flooded with people from out of the country, and now it's like just people from all over, and you get people from like you go to talk to 10 people in Florida, 9 of them are from somewhere else. You know. So,
well, I know there's a lot of Canadians that go down there, right? The snowbirds.
Oh yeah, that's winter. We call them snowbirds. They come down. You guys come down, and
it's all Danzel's fault.
Give us a bunch of shit for the winter, fault. And then
I've never even been to Florida.
It's all your family's fault going to Florida. Just kidding. My family goes there a lot too.
No, do they?
Yeah,
I'm over it, man. I'm done. I don't think I'm gonna go back to Florida for a while.
Right.
Maybe to visit, but even then, I'm done. Nice.
I'm trying to think of the states I've been to. Not many.
I pretty much covered the East Coast now.
Badass.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we got a few. We got a few. We didn't get to New Hampshire. We didn't get to Maine. So we might do that real quick next year before we start heading west again.
Word. Where's one place you haven't gone that you really want to go, and could be anywhere in the world?
States?
In the States, I think honestly, in the States, I would say Washington State. Yeah. So which pretty much butts up with you guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like
for that type. Anyway.
That type, yeah, for you. So that type of scenery. Yeah, that type of scenery is what I'm looking for. What I mean? Yeah, that's what I like. I like that. Just give me the thickest woods you can give me. You know what I mean? Some nice, beautiful mountains. And then of course you got some beautiful shoreline too over there.
Oh yeah. Beaches, amazing beaches.
Oh yeah, definitely. So that's what I think is gonna be that's my goal, is going up towards that way and of your way, Marcel, for sure.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danzilla wants to come adventure over here in the summer as well. Maybe
I want to fly the mountains so bad. I'm up in Ontario, so it's pretty flat here. I want to go.
Oh, you're in Flatland. Yeah, you're over there. I got some buddies that are from or live in Ontario, and yeah, that's different. Yeah, flatlands.
We have hills. We got hills, but no mountains.
No big mountains.
There's a spot there called an escarpment. It's basically a big cliff face that runs along.
It's not much,
It's pretty badass.
It's funny they call it the mountain, but it's really just Hamilton is in a pothole. And the rest of the world is up higher. They call it the mountain.
The rest of the world.
The rest of the world. That's funny.
But yeah, I just built a 7-inch for long range and to push me out west. So it's getting ready to go, and I'm saving my pennies to go visit some mountains. And probably lose my 7-inch, but hey, that's what it's all about.
Don't lose that big thing.
I don't want to, but you gotta. Part of you has to be prepared for that eventuality.
Yeah, right.
Just make sure you got a calibrated voltage and milliamps really nice, and make sure you.
Yeah, that's the next thing I gotta do.
You know how long it can fly for before you send it distance.
Before you send it.
Yeah. Brandon Beans has it almost tuned for me. So my next thing is to do all my voltages and make sure all that's running right. Get used to it. Just keep flying it and getting hours into it. And then I also gotta set up return to home, which, like I said last week, that worries me because I'm gonna flip that switch and it's just gonna either fly away or straight into the ground. I guess it's just relinquishing that power to the flight controller. It's like, okay, gotta do
I would set up the basics for return to home, but I wouldn't like worry about fine tuning it until you get the actual drone flying fine tuned first.
Yeah,
because you're gonna adjust that anyway afterwards. So
yeah, you adjust your hover point and everything.
Yeah. Getting it all working first, and then
I've been doing that. I've been paying attention to my hover point and those, what is it called, the throttle position for that. So and every time I check, hover points around that. So
Carbon Cage is in the house. What is up, buddy?
G'day.
You bloody
what
legend.
Is up, Carbon?
More Aussies. Yeah, why are you busy during our time slot, dude? Come on, that's irresponsible. Seriously, man. I question your commitment. I question your commitment to Sparkle Motion.
This is awesome footage. I had to check out. Jason
Marcel's new look.
Cool.
Marcel's had digital surgery, so that's his new look, Carbon.
I'm a stand-in.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. A stand-in. I was gonna say this is the Avata 2. He's pretty brave flying that over the water. I hope is the Avata 2. Right? Is it flying well? Have people been bitching about it crashing? Remember when the Avata first came out? Remember if you did a hard left turn, it
all
would
you
just
saw were the pictures.
Out of the sky?
It was hilarious to see all the pictures or all the posts from all the people, especially the newbies that were like, "Oh, you see broken arms and just all kinds of shit." Shit was hilarious.
Right.
Crash for no reason.
Falling out of the sky or anything.
Look at this. The horse coming right up to it. Let's go,
he ain't liking it.
Nice.
Let's go.
Horses are hilarious.
He's like, that's an annoying bird.
He's so curious. Look at the ears are right up. He's curious, but nope. Noping out.
Like,
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Thing
it's a
fuck
demon.
Me up.
He's not that worried about it because he'd be gone if he was. Curiosity's like,
he's like the freaking. He's a boss. He's checking it out. He's like the only one paying. He's like, guys, you see this shit?
Right.
No.
So you even came a little closer there. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The other one's like, don't look at it. It'll go away if you don't look at it.
Right.
Don't do it, Barbara. Don't do it, Barbara. Stay away from that thing.
Fuck you.
I don't know if that
don't
horse's name is
listen.
Barbara. Tilt down a little bit with the camera.
Oh, this is 11 minutes long. We can't watch this. This is a long
11 minutes of horses trying to figure out if they're gonna. It would be worth it if it fucking attacks the thing, but it's not gonna happen.
There's nice shots of somebody.
Yeah.
Power loop.
He's definitely, if he can get those shots out of there and he knows what he's doing, definitely he's got some good shots.
Power loop a horse.
Oh fuck! He was trying to come up on him.
Whoa, fuck shit! That thing's spinning like blades, man. They're just like, fuck that shit.
I hope he knows the horse owner.
Yeah. Anyway, if you guys want to check out the Avata 2 motion controller flight, Links in the chat.
Very cool.
Another Rivada video, last video of the night. This one's kind of cool, a little majestic, long range style.
Nice little town, village.
Yeah, this is in Florida, downtown.
Yeah.
It's great.
Ocala, Florida.
Downtown Florida.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Jesus
Where
de
is
Vesa. I'm just trying to find that out. Oh, Jardin City, but
Jardin.
Jardin.
I don't think that's anywhere near Colorado.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Downtown Florida.
Majestic, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's
it just says
Florida.
One view 7 hours ago.
Oh,
V5.
sad.
No comment.
Blizzard.
Give him a like.
Blizzard.
The link is in the chat.
This looks like maybe it's Taiwan or something.
Ah, yeah.
Garden City.
Okay.
It feels yeah. East Asian. Here I go. I'm gonna Google Jardin City. Jardin.
Wantai.
Oh, Colombia.
Oh, it's in Colombia?
It is in Colombia. Yeah. Well, that was the first hit on Google.
I think we did that one other
brightly
stream
painted
where we were
houses,
trying to
colorful
guess,
florals.
and we guessed like Taiwan or something, and it was.
I see I see the Colombian vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Look for cocoa plants.
I'm looking for girls with big booties.
Cocoa plants. That's it. Cocaine and dead bodies.
Dead bodies? Ooh, that's grim.
Colombia. Pretty rough over there.
We got a little sunset flight.
I don't know what it's like nowadays.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Colombia's still really rough or if they've
it's
gotten
rough.
better or
No, it hasn't.
Do. Some interesting music.
Oh,
What do we got here? Chasing a kayaker in the ocean. Fuck yeah.
this is when they see the shark and they're like, move. Yeah, that's all you see in Florida, like especially in like Tampa Bay area where it's like real shallow. You fly a drone across from bridge to bridge, you can see everything in the water. It's pretty cool.
No doubt, eh? Wow.
Yeah. Especially like further south you go. Yeah, further south you go towards the Keys. See a lot of shit in the water. I mean, that's how we used to like when I said I was in fishing, that's how we used to look for fish with the old Phantom, when they came out. Yeah. That was the thing. It's like, oh, my buddy's got a Phantom. We can go find him. And you would. It was kind of cool. Yeah, it was kind of cool to go somewhere and just kind of like look around.
Drone fishing. I've heard, they've been using them for finding like tuna and schools of fish out there.
Offshore as well. Same thing, man. It helps out. You can track out a spot, and be like, oh, okay, I see where they're at, Come back and get them. Ooh, nice.
Is this Eric Smith diving those mountains?
Correct.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, man.
Nice. Oh, that's sick. That formation.
Carvin Cage says he's wrangled sharks every other beach swim. Fucking Narvar.
I bet.
Beans.
I bet you rather a shark than damn crocodile. Those Australian crocs, man. I know they're no joke.
Z-Bones in the chat. Welcome in, Z-Bones.
Z-Bones, what's up, man?
My mama says alligators are so ornery because they got all those teeth and no toothbrush.
Oh man, I should watch that again
Oh,
soon.
Carbon Cage, you do have mountains. They're just on the other side of the country, right?
Ooh, nice.
Fucking awesome dives on those mountains.
This is
This is
gorgeous.
another one. Look at this. Oh shit.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that formation's like just a sliver too. It's crazy.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. That's fucking
sick.
dope.
I was actually just practicing a lot on Crash Simulator, some long range wannabe type shit, because it's not long range because you're in a simulator, but flying up the mountains and stuff in the 3D mode, and getting used to that, and got some good flow out of it. So I think it's going to be a really awesome summer.
You got a 3D one of your mountains? Holy shit.
Yeah. I'll show you guys the video because not very many likes have hit it. So if you haven't checked it out yet on my channel, it's the most recent video. Fucking badass. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom.
Here you go, Phly. This guy's fishing and flying ancient mountains. This is Portia.
Portia's badass.
Yeah.
I don't know how. What's any fishing yet, but
nice. Oh wow.
Oh, there's a sunfish. Sunfish.
Little sunny. Little sunny and some bass. Then you see the big one come up and just snatch it. That's what I like to see.
Oh, a constrictor.
That's what you see in like the Everglades.
Yeah. I don't know where he is. I guess mountains isn't Florida, but
no,
doesn't say anything.
Definitely not Florida.
It's probably somewhere up the East Coast, I think. I don't know.
Oh, that spot's familiar. I've seen that before. I don't remember where that is, but I've seen that before. Yeah, that spot's familiar.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know where I've seen that, but I've seen that before. That graffiti on the rocks like that.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught on a rod?
Biggest fish would be a marlin. That it was estimated around 550 pounds. You know, we did what they call leader touch. Basically touch the leader and beak it, release it. So it's considered a catch. That's probably my biggest fish that I've caught, and that was on a kayak, mind you. Cool. Yeah, that was on a kayak. That wasn't on. Yeah, we did a lot of that.
How do you?
Us Florida boys love that shit, And
so
he should know that too.
I mean,
Carbon.
You're not pulling the fish in. You're pulling yourself. You're not pulling the fish in.
No.
You're pulling yourself to the fish.
Yeah, you're fighting. I mean, we've had fights with these fish up to like literally, and this is no bullshit. You can see all the videos on YouTube. Up 7 hours, on the water fighting that same fish. And then at the end you do your leader touch, and sometimes you have what they call especially if you're in a tournament, you'll have a boat come in and he'll help you release the fish, because it can get fucking dangerous on kayaks.
Yeah, well, 500-pound fish could make a mess.
Yeah, so that's not something that was like every day. Don't think, you know what I mean? But
that's 500 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, that was probably that is my biggest fish. 500. It was estimated 550.
Yeah.
So, well, that was your shark. Not my wife saying a shark, but she had a 13-foot shark. It was a tiger shark, but not on a kayak. That was off a dock in Georgia. That's sick.
Oh, this is your 3Ding the mountains?
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Is this uncrashed or what is this?
Yeah, it's on Crash Simulator.
It's pretty.
Daniel, he says I'm no angry. You have no idea. I fix shit. He's another Tampa. He's a Tampa homie.
Nice.
Florida homie.
I like that. Yeah, come on in, talk shit.
I love it. It's fun.
Come on,
What do you guys
come on,
think?
Marcel, get down close to the rocks there, upside down. Don't be scared. I want to see a dive like a meter off the ground. There you go. And over that mountain. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is for sure.
What you need is to get a LiDAR drone up there to map out your little valley that you guys always go to.
I thought about that.
And then you can put it into Uncrash there.
Right.
That'd be sick.
This view's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I guess you don't have to worry about going behind a mountain and losing the video, right?
Not in this game.
Oh shit!
Is it open world? Can you just keep going, or is there limits?
There's it's like a box, like
Yeah.
certain like boxes you can't fly through. There's walls.
Get it?
So that view's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's sick.
And then you flow backwards, downwards too, so you can like float down with the thing and come back and around.
Yeah.
I feel like this drone flies a lot slower than what my drone would be. So
Oh,
I think it's hard because the scale always. I know video games. The scale always seems weird, right?
yeah. See, that's going
Yeah,
down the
flow off
ridge
big
face,
time.
Mm-hmm.
and then going back up it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
That is crazy.
I keep wanting to turn my head around.
0-degree angle.
Yeah, I keep doing the same thing too. I'm like gonna flip my screen.
Fuck yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
So yeah, check that out in the summer. I'm going to be doing some long range 3D mode shit.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that shit. That's gonna be sick.
That's crazy.
Fuck yeah. All right, back to our last few videos. We got an awesome one here lined up that you just done recently. Is fucking amazing waterfall video. It's
Ohio.
Ohio. This was fun. Fun little spot. I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger.
I like the speed ramping in it too. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, I don't know what made me start doing that. I guess like I'm impatient as shit. So like I like to try to get to the point, you know. So you know, of course, it's not like it's something I ever invented. Just, you know, of course, some of the guys, some of the better cinematic pilots that I watch, you know, they you know, they tend to do it, you know, and it's tasteful, you know. So kind of motivated me to kind of do the same thing. Yeah, after
really
this,
well done.
I almost went back. I appreciate that. Yeah, I tried to go back there, but like I couldn't see once I got about like right here.
Right.
And I didn't realize how long those vines were, or those roots were. Yeah, and I was like, fuck, I don't know how I saved it. You can see right there. I was like, fuck you, punched it, and then got out of it.
Didn't even
I don't know how I did it, but
almost went for a swim.
Yeah, I was done after that. You can believe that. I was like, yeah, heart attack.
Right? Yeah, totally.
It was heart attack. So.
Oh, this is actually our last video, I believe.
Oh, the drone show ending.
Is that correct, Denzel? Last video?
It's the last one on the list.
Looks
like we're on time this time. Last week we were like 20 minutes over.
Signal Hill.
City of Signal Hill.
Not so sick.
San Francisco, isn't it?
I think so.
I don't know.
City of
we
Hill?
have a signal here in Canada as well. And
yeah,
really?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't actually say.
I'm very happy to see that. I do not want to get into. I do not want to invest my money into those
Nah,
type of
hell
drones.
no.
That would be totally
Hell
different
no.
world. That would just be.
Yeah.
They would pay me millions to get into that.
Yeah, I have yet to see one live yet. You know, I've seen light shows and stuff like that, but I haven't seen this shit. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Whoa. That's
Just
trippy.
watching them, just watching the videos where the guys are like setting up, you know, for a show. It's like, yeah, no, that's just they lost me after the third or fourth quad. You know, it's just a whole team of people, and everything has to be precise. You know, it's fucking crazy.
I remember seeing a video a while ago of one of these drone shows, and they had a shit ton of drones up, but they were basically using them as pixels in a display, and it was like showing like a TV program.
Oh,
like the
that's
feed
crazy.
From a video camera.
Yeah, that's
like it was obviously like pretty 8-bit, but like
yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was pretty cool. Like
crazy.
A giant screen. You know, think of if you could get like 10,000 drones up there all really close together, you could have a pretty good looking TV from a ways away.
Yeah. No, it's super cool. I wonder if they're using Fly High FPV lights.
Yeah.
Baby. Beacon Hill, Oil City Hills.
That is so cool.
Fuck yeah. That's all we've got for you guys tonight. I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with us for the show.
For sure, guys.
Heck yeah, everybody.
Always good to have that guy Fly in the house.
Thanks, guys, for having me, man. It was awesome hanging out with you guys and finally meeting you, Dan, in person.
For sure.
And, of course, Koala. So it's always awesome, man. And
it's a good one.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Check out his channel, guys. Do you got any special things coming up, lined up? Any places you're going to be visiting? You want to drop any links or anything in the chat?
Well, I mean, we're in Central Ohio, Eastern Ohio, and we're here for the next couple months, and going to try to meet up with guys like Broccoli and God, there's so many people out here. I can't even think who's who.
Yeah, right.
Who? Oh yeah, Righteous FPV is another one that I'm probably going to meet up with. So I'm trying to meet up with them, and then in June I'm going to be heading over to Michigan and hang out with Donnie FPV for about a week or two. Before possibly going to Chicago, meeting up with Fly Zone and those guys for his meetup.
Fuck yeah.
Then working it back down south. So yeah, it's gonna be busy. I'm not sure about Chicago so far, but about 85% there. I got a big rig, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm thinking big city, Chicago, and driving that thing. It's gonna be a lot. Towing that thing in there is gonna be a lot. So depending on where it is, we'll see what happens. So
that's wicked.
Yeah. Other than
you
that,
got a friend with somewhere to put it.
Yeah. Other than that, man, just flying and spitting out more videos as I please, having a good time.
Right on. All right, keep safe, and we'll see you on the next one, buddy.
All right, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks again, and thanks all you guys, man. Have a great one. And all you guys, as always, like I say, yeah, man, stay fly, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone.
Bye, brother.